Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10, and what I got for you today happens to be one of the, well, not even one of the best glitched Carmelo Anthony build within all of NBA 2K22 Next Gen. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, I am proud of this build. The only thing I was really disappointed in was how I had to check the defense to really show you Carmelo's playstyle, because for those of you who know, Carmelo Anthony is one of the greatest offensive minds we have ever seen in this game, but at the same time, he happens to be one of the worst defenders we have ever seen in this game. Now, what you're seeing behind me happens to be the process of setting up this glitch build. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know why it took so long starting it. Oh wait, I do, because I was talking real big about LeBron at this time, but yeah. First things first, I do gotta say a big old shout out for all the support you guys have been showing to the channel. I have no idea how you reacted to the new upload schedule of Tuesday, Thursday, and then today is Sunday. Hopefully you took it well. If you didn't, you know what I'm saying, we move, because as I said, this is that beautiful testing period between 2K22 and 2K23 where I can really just mess around and see what's best for the channel. Now, as the new overlay says, I do gotta say, like today's video if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to drop a comment telling me what build you want to see next, if there's a build you want to see next. Share the video so that more people can see it, and hence we can get much closer to that 1,000 subscriber mark, because at the time of recording this, it is Monday and we're at 926. And if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as turn post notifications on, because we do upload regularly on this channel. Actually, for all the people that are new to this channel, we do live stream 2K gameplay quite a bit with me and my boys messing around. Obviously, there is quite a bit of profanity, so the boys got to delete that. We also do love to post a lot of build videos on this channel, because I really do enjoy remaking these NBA player builds, because the thing about them is, it's really fun to really try and match a player. Plus, sometimes I do get to dog players and give them some terrible stats because I think they play terribly. Shout out to Clutch for calling me out the one time I gave Westbrook like a 55 three-pointer. But hey, it is what it is. Now, as you can see, we are in the middle of the process of setting up the glitch build. We are just quickly setting up the height to about 6'5", as well as the wingspan to 7'2" and a weight of 250 pounds. As you can guess with these glitch build setups, what you got to do is max out all the attributes as quick as you can, because it is the process. Once you've maxed them out, you proceed to the takeovers, skip through these because there's no real need to adjust them. 2K tells you you've built this, even though this isn't the final build. So as you can guess, we edit build. Once we do get the option, head all the way back out to the main menu as quick as we can. Go to the settings tab and change this to metric. Now, I will not lie to you, I do not have a capture card, which is why you don't see me do it. You just see me hop from one screen to the next, because 2K pauses my recording at that time because it's afraid I'll give away my personal information. Now, go back to the build you are on, edit it, proceed to adjust the height. Actually, firstly, adjust the weight down to, I believe, 80 kilograms, and then you move the height up to 2.05 meters. Yeah, as well as maxing out the wingspan at about 2.31 meters. And body shape wise, if it's me, I leave it at slight, because the truth of it is, body shape doesn't really make a difference. Actually, whoa, I went for define. Why did I go for the, oh yeah, you know I go for define because I like to make the players look like myself. But max these out as quick as we can, because these glitch build processes do happen to take a while, as you can see. Actually, speaking of which, how many of y'all are still playing NBA 2K22 at this current moment? Because I know a bunch of people do be watching these videos on sometimes, but I do be wondering how many people are actually still playing 2K22 seriously like that. And if you're not, what game are you playing? Because I've noticed that a few people have just generally given up playing games. Or should I say playing video games, which I don't blame them for, but me and my broken leg, I have no options. Now, edit the build as you would expect and head all the way back out to the main menu, where we're going to change settings quickly over to Imperial, which I do quick this time. And then boom, you are back on the main screen. Head straight for the new selection. Go edit the small forward build, and ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. There is your base for a glitch small forward. Now I'll be right back as I tell you how to set it up for Carmelo Anthony. Okay, so now that we've managed to set up the glitch small forward base, let me show you how you customize this thing to make it a prime glitched Carmelo Anthony build, aka one of the greatest offensive threats you will see in this whole game. As you can guess, Carmelo Anthony, position small forward, right-handed, jersey number 7, currently playing for the Los Angeles Lakers, soon to be I don't know where, because that team is in a debacle. Anyway, this build, the key thing to point out here is this is meant to be a prime New York Knicks Carmelo Anthony build, so trust me, rock with it as much as you can. Now, height-wise, we are bringing this down to 6'7", as well as bringing the wingspan down to 6'7", because trust me, the build is special. Plus, this is the glitched part of this build, because if you compare this to an average 6'7" build, which unfortunately I'm not too sure that I put the overlay on, hopefully I have, you will notice that the shooting stats, sorry, not the shooting stats, yeah, actually a bunch of the stats on this build are a lot better than what you would get on a normal 6'7" build, especially for the fact that this build gets the more of the guard abilities than the normal 6'7" does, whereas the 6'7" gets, you know, more of the big man build. Now, body shape wise, we will go a little bit under, you know what I'm saying? Is there something? Yeah, we'll go solid because Carmelo Anthony isn't exactly one of the smallest guys in the league. Now, I'm gonna quickly run through this skill breakdown because as the setup of the glitch build was kind of quick, kind of long, about 4 minutes, I really don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. Now, first things first, close shot, we're gonna put this up to an 84 because again, we do want the ability of getting gold mouse nous as well as gold grace under pressure, because Carmelo was well known for the ability to, firstly, hold on, let me just put it here so you know what I'm gonna say. He was well known for the ability to back people down in the post, hence why we went with an 85 on the post, because it allows us to get Hall of Fame Backdown Punisher, Dream Shakers, or a Drop Stepper. And when he did get you in a good position, if you are strong enough to fight him back, he shoots over your head. But if he gets you into the position he does want to, he's right under the basket, and as you can guess, with that close shot, he's really got grace under pressure to just go straight up. Now, driving layup, we do go with an 80 because Carmelo Anthony wasn't one of the most uber athletic people. Why did I say wasn't? He still is in the league. Let's not sleep on Melo. He is not one of the most uber athletic people in the league. However, he does have the ability to finish with his right, left, contested in any way through contact. And then when it came to a driving dunk, I decided to go with a 75 as well as a 55 from the vertical because we do want quick flushes, because again, prime Carmelo Anthony, young Carmelo Anthony, early 2000s to mid 2000s, sorry, to late 2000s, Carmelo Anthony would easily bang it on a lot of people. But the Melo we saw in New York loved to finish more with layups through contact and would only, you know what I'm saying, really show us the hops when on an open fast break or something, or when he's blown by a defender. Now, shooting wise, as you can guess, with any Carmelo Anthony build, you do got to max out that mid-range jump shot because he has one of the prettiest jumpers you will ever see. That thing is wet, so we decided to go with a 95 when it comes to the mid-range jump shot, as well as an 84 when it came to the 3-ball, because I wasn't going to disrespect Melo and not give him a decent 3-ball rating just because he's not one of the greatest 3-point shooters of all time, but Carmelo Anthony happens to be one of the greatest mid-range game players of all that we will ever see, as well as having the ability of being one of the most clutch guys you will ever see when it really matters. If you remember him in New York, you know what I'm on about. Now, free throw wise, as you can guess, we do got to go with a 70 because I wanted you to have the ability to take this build into the rec, because I do know a bunch of you, that's what you aim to mainly play right now. Even though, quick question, how many of you are really playing NBA 2K22? But yeah, so we do got to give it a 70 free throw for the ability to do that and be taken into the rec. Pass accuracy, I go with a 78 because as per usual, I do want to get everything at a silver outside of diamond because again, I don't care too much about teammates in this game. I care more about what you can do getting the ball out of your hands. That way you don't get the turnover. And then when it came to ball handle, I did not go with the usual 85. I decided to go with an 84 because all I really wanted was gold hyperdrive from this build, as well as maxing out the speed with ball to an 81. Now, as you can guess, because the speed with ball is so low, we decided to go with an 80 when it came to the speed and an 80 when it came to the excel, because again, these do need to be somewhat the same. That way you really don't feel like a big skill gap, not a skill gap, but a big gap when running with the ball in your hands and without it. And then to round up the physicals, I decided to go with an 88 when it came to the stamina. Strength-wise, I also decided to go with a 35 because, again, this is a Carmelo Anthony build, and even though I do believe Hall of Fame Backdown Punisher will really help when it comes to strength, I did want to give this build a little bit of strength just in case it really didn't, you know what I'm saying, do as much as I wanted it to. Now, interior defense, as you can guess, we go with a 60 because, again, we do want some defense, but we don't want great defense because we burnt a lot of points on the offensive side of the ball because, as I have said, Carmelo Anthony, one of the greatest offensive players of our time, but at the same time, not one of the greatest defenders of our time. Hence why we also went with a 77 when it came to the perimeter defense, because this does allow you to get silver clamps and silver menace, but it doesn't allow you to get gold, which would usually help you when it comes to getting burnt by other players, as well as giving you a 78 when it came to the steal, because we did want you to have the ability to get silver pickpocket as well as gold interceptor. I personally believe having gold interceptor is a must, especially at any position below the 4, i.e. from the small forward down, shooting guard, point guard. I believe you need to run gold interceptor because you will be involved in a lot of the passing lanes. You will find when you play a lot of 2K22, a lot of the passing at the perimeter is between the small forward and the guards. Very rarely is it between the power forward. Usually when they kick it to him, it's either for a jump shot or to really just score it inside. Now, on the offensive rebounds side of the ball, I decided to give him a 70 because I do want you to have the ability to fight for the ball however you please, as well as giving us 79 when it came to the defensive rebound side of the ball, because again, this is a Carmelo Anthony build. Not one of the greatest defenders or passers, but at the same time, one of the greatest shot creators we've ever seen and scorers, whether it be at the cup or from distance. So yeah, now as you can see, we finished with a grand total of 21 finishing, 30 shooting, 25 playmaking, and 18 total defensive match points, which gives us a grand total of 43, 73, 94 total match points on this year build. And if you manage to rebirth it as well as finish all 7 seasons of NBA 2K22 Next Gen, that gives you 105 total match points on this year build. Now, takeover wise, as I did say, he is one of the greatest shot creators of all time. I would personally go with negative impact to start with, because again, if you've seen this man play and some of the jumpers he does hit, as I said, one of the greatest mid-range technicians we've ever seen, you do want to go negative impact to start with. And then on the second one, I wouldn't go with limitless range or spot-up precision. I'd probably go with something along the lines of pull-up precision. But again, actually, let's go spot-up precision, because you won't be the point guard, so you won't be having the ball in your hands to really pull up like that, but you will be catching a lot of passes that allow you the ability to. Now, what 2K says we have happened to build here happens to be a offensive threat, which is ironic because Carmelo Anthony is one of the greatest offensive threats of all time. Shades of Glenn Rice, RJ Barrett, and Jimmy Butler. That makes no sense because all three of them dudes play defense. 2K's being hella disrespectful, but hey, it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, which if you did, don't forget to do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as turning post notifications on, because we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And don't forget to drop a comment telling me what build you want to see next, or what video you want to see next, or whether you really didn't like this new outlay of upload schedule this week. Anyway, it's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.